it would be great if you could give the audience an idea of what they can learn. I mean, we could be here all day talking about what a person can learn through 15 by 15. But let's start with just one basic thing. When I am describing 15 by 15 to people, I'm talking about ancestors and ancestral trauma healing. Because to me, that's the most important part of 15 by 15. And as I said to somebody the other day, they were like, well, my culture, we have a lot of trauma. I said, everybody has trauma. If someone's house burned down, they have trauma. If they were living during a war, any war, they have trauma. If they lost a child, whether it's childbirth or, the child died before them, that's trauma. There's so many different starvation for a season because the crops didn't grow. That's trauma. Yeah. Any kind of trauma that anyone's ancestor had. It shows up biologically, but it also, some people are not comfortable talking or thinking of their ancestors coming to them saying, okay, I didn't get this right, your turn, you get it right. That's what it's all about, right?
Yes. So in that case, you can using what scientific method, what the body is composed from the two bloodlines and the zygote and forward, okay? But what we are looking at 15 by 15, the first time in the human history of evolution, the first time collectively, okay? Not my bloodline or your bloodline, anyway. We're all looking collectively what this body is composed within a 3 generational construct. Because in order for the trauma to continue as pathogenic continuation, it takes 3 generations, the law of the 3.
Right.
Let's start from the loss, okay?
Okay.
How many people in your life don't experience loss? Okay, begin with life, you talk about, okay, I want to be this, I want to get this, I want this, I want this, okay? And the moment all of a sudden, like, okay, if you are 20% gain upon all 100% what you want, you're like it.
Right.
And sometimes simple one loss destroys everything you accumulated.
Right. For example, let's just go back to 2008. And I'm going back to 2008 because there was a huge recession. Many people lost their homes. In this country, a person's home is almost everything to them. It's connected to everything. That's basically what a lot of people consider success, having their own home. And so in 2008, because of some bank shenanigans, a lot of people lost their homes. And so there's trauma there. There's trauma, the fact that they were so attached to whatever this structure was, and how people in their community, society saw them for having that home, and all of a sudden they don't have that home, or the loss of a car, a car being repossessed.
The flood.
Yeah,
yes.
A disaster,
yes.
Katrina, where you lose, whether you escape with your life and your health and your family, and they all escaped with their health, but everything that was left behind. Those things are trauma.
Yes. Let's do another example. Okay, you open up something. Suppose right now you are taking on a new job, okay?
Yes.
For you it's a new position, right?
Right.
But the moment you get your hands on with it's somebody's unfinished business.
Right, right.
And they just left.
Right.
Oh, okay, you just go there because the company or the factory, that specific work is not finished yet.
Right, right. So they hire you, and they train you, but then as soon as they train you, it's like, okay, 3 months' work, a year's work hasn't been done. You have to make up for lost time.
Yes. At the same time, how many of us have been living on our parental or grandparents' expectation?
Right, right.
So the parents are, okay, I like you, I want you to go to sports because I failed. Right. I want you to study this because that's what I want to.
Right.
I didn't make it happen.
I wanted to do this for myself.
Yes.
I didn't get it.
Yes.
I wasn't able to make it happen.
Yes.
You have to make it happen so I can live through you.
Yes. So now the child no longer live his or her dream. He's continue unfinished business from the parents or the grandparents.
Right, and that's how the ancestors work.
Exactly.
Like,
unfinished business.
Right. I was telling somebody, I had a conversation with a woman when I was in South Africa a few months ago, and she said, I feel like the ancestors are looking down on me, judging me, saying, oh, how are you living like this? I said, oh, no. They're looking at you like, we didn't finish our work, you do what we didn't do.
Exactly.
That's how the ancestors are looking at you.
Simply speaking.
They're not judging you to see whether you're good or bad.
Yes.
They're not Santa Claus.
Yeah.
They want you to finish what they didn't
Precisely.
finish.